All right, I want you to stand right here so you can see it perfectly.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is this. When you are throwing the ball at 12 o'clock, something that you can do is the following. You got to load your body like a ruler.
Okay.
You know a ruler made out of metal? You take the two ends
Okay.
and you bend the two ends towards this side.
Okay.
Okay, and now all that pressure is going to be stored in the middle part of the ruler.
Okay.
Just think of a ruler, all right? Now when we let go both ends, the thing is going to snap.
Yeah.
And all the energy is going to be created by the middle portion where it was stored.
Yeah.
We can make the same thing happen with the human body.
Okay.
Think Becker. Think
Sampler.
Sampras. All right? Now
Yeah.
you're thinking the wrong thing. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this.
Yeah, like the.
But that's not what I'm talking about. That's most people think that. And there is a role of that in a serve,
the hip
getting the
going.
hip in there,
Yeah.
but it's often misunderstood.
Okay.
The hip is there to give you a little bit more balance as you're leaning forward.
Okay.
So the serve is not so much like a bow and arrow where the body is being loaded like this. No, the serve is more like a ruler.
A ruler.
Think of my body as a ruler, and I'm going to bend like this. Watch. I'm going to bend backwards as far as I can. Now I can't, I'm an old man, but I'm going to bend backwards. Okay?
Is it a combination of both?
Can be. I'll get to that. But what you're going to do is you're going to bend backwards and your body's going to act like a ruler. A lot of the pressure is going to be here in your midsection, your abs, okay? And lower chest muscles are going to, there's going to be a lot of pressure there, and then when you straighten the body, when you start straightening the body, there's a lot of energy transferred into the serve.
Okay.
Becker, Sampras, Ivanišević, many of the greatest servers of all time have this loading position of the serve. But it's not only them, it's Djokovic, it's Nadal, it's Murray. This is something that's very, very important.
Yeah.
A lot of the WTA players don't have this. So a lot of them will have this, they'll load the body like this, but if you look at the body from behind, it looks more like a J. So they'll bend their knees. Here, slide over this way.
I get
They
you.
bend their knees, but they have the hip forward, and you see that there's really no bend of the torso. So in other words, their chest is not pointing up to the sky.
Okay.
So it's not optimal.
Oh.
All right, they're doing really hard
Murray's is
work.
Huge.
Well, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Think
Okay,
of
so-
Sharapova.
I don't remember her serve.
Well, I'm going to show you later. But her
Okay.
serve was like her hip was way into the court, but her chest wasn't up towards the sky. Okay? So it was
Oh.
really not the optimal loading position.
Okay.
What you want to do is make the C, what I call a reverse C. Because if you look at the serve from behind, it looks like a reverse C, reverse letter C.
Okay.
You want to achieve it from that angle. It's not this C right here like this, okay? It's this C right here, this C. You see this?
Yeah.
This C. That's what you got to achieve.
That-
Now, here's what's going to help you, Shamir.
Okay.
Two things that everybody knows about. This has been around for a long time.
Okay.
Two tips. Get on your toes and bend your knees. What happens naturally when you bend your knees and get on your toes, go ahead, stand right here. Go ahead and bend your knees. Get on your toes. Come on. And now start to bend backwards. Bend backwards. Bend backwards. Bend backwards from here. More. There you go. So what happens is the more you get on your toes, the more you bend your knees, the more you can bend backwards.
The more I get on my toes.
But get your head up, man. Look up. You're looking up towards the ball. Get your chest up towards the sky. Come on, man.
I'm not very flexible.
Okay, well, don't go into pain. You know, everybody has their own limitations.
Yeah.
But this is what you got to try to do. When that ball is up in the air,
Yeah.
okay, you try to bend backwards like this, backwards. Bend your knees, get on your toes, and try to load the body in that way. That is the most optimal way to load a serve.
Okay.
Now, don't, like I said, you have limitations as far as range of motion.
Yeah.
A lot of players do. You don't go into pain ever. You do it what's comfortable to you.
Yeah.
But when you load it up like that, that is the optimal way to load a serve. Now, in conjunction with what we're doing today, the more you put the ball right over you, the easier it is to bend backward.
Okay.
All right, stand back there, I'm going to show you. Stand right behind me. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about.
That makes sense.
So here's the deal, Shamir. Watch. Stand a little bit over there. All right, right there's good. Now, if I throw the ball at, let's say, 1 o'clock, okay? It doesn't make a lot of sense to bend backwards because I'm going to be hitting the ball over there.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
However, if I throw the ball more at 12, it may make sense, and it's conjunction with what I'm trying to do, to bend a little bit more backwards to adjust to that toss. You see that?
Oh,
You like that serve?
Yeah, I love that.
All right, so I bend backwards in conjunction with throwing the ball a little bit more towards my left, which was at 12 o'clock.
Like that's the ruler you're talking about.
The ruler is your body.
Right.
And you're being bent backwards like this.
That's
From the head and from the shoes.
yeah.
And here's all the energy that's stored.
Okay.
And then when that's undone, like this,
Up at
that
12.
thrusting of the body, straightening of the body,
Okay.
creates a lot of energy, okay?
Up to 12.
If it didn't create a lot of energy, you wouldn't see the greatest service in the history and of the game doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, up at 12.
Up. 'Cause
I
the-
thought
you
we
said-
already covered that. All right, just try it out. Let's
Okay,
not
yeah.
too complicate it
Let me
too
check.
much. Go ahead, let me see it now. Come on. Bend backward as much as you can. Humongous. Absolutely humonstrous.